Wednesday, and it's 114 degrees. 114 degrees, which means I should not be leaving my house. Y'all know I should not be leaving my house. But it's the last summer happy hour. So, and it's at a bar that they have it at. And I live 10 minutes away, so of course I should go. So, 114 degrees. I haven't moved my car in like 3 days. So, yeah. I had the AC on for like 2 hours. Just turn the fan on so that let me get some circulation of cool air. Now I'm also been kind of dizzy. My vertigo. I took my allergy meds, so I may not drink. Or if I do, drink a lot of water. I may be better. I should have popped a Tylenol. Do I have a Tylenol with me? No. Yeah, I'll be sitting still the whole night, regardless. And the food truck I like is going to be there. Okay, I digress. So it's last happy hour, summer happy hour. There will be a fall happy hours. And this look is going to be based or inspired by ChatGPT. So I have a lipstick, and I wanted to create a look based on that lipstick. And so I'm doing what ChatGPT suggested. So it'll be over here in the photo. So, and they were like, you can use that for summer. You don't have to just use it for, where are my tissues at? Use it just for, you know, whatever season. They're like, you can use whatever you want. So I was like, okay. And you see, I have a nice little gold in this right now, so I almost don't need to do anything except conceal if I wanted to. Just believe me, I thought about it, because this is a simple, not simple, but a summer look, kind of inspired by ChatGPT. Like I said, I wanted to pair it with the lipstick that I'm going to use. So I was like, okay. I'm not wearing a shirt I'm going to be wearing, but the shirt I'm going to wear is a tank top just like this. It's just longer and doesn't have a bleach stain on it. I'm gonna also go in with Danessa. That was Elf, by the way. It's still moving along. So just T-zone. Once again, 114 degrees. And so apparently, some reason, of course, they play the song I wanted to hear. I'm on the Vivo channel. I don't know why I'm on the Vivo channel. I did not leave the TV on the Vivo channel. I think I left it close to the Vivo channel, because I did accidentally go to the Vivo channel at some time last night. Anyways, I turned the TV on today as I was doing my eyes and my eyebrows. And it's the best of Jonas Brothers, which I'm like, I have nothing against Jonas Brothers. Somebody gave me tickets. Yeah, I would go. Gave me tickets. So, but so they're playing a bunch of videos, and I'm like, Joe, which one was married to Sophia, whatever her name is from Games of Thrones? His videos with his band, I said D-Nice. I didn't D-N-C-E. I didn't realize he was so risque on his own. Because I'm like, why am I seeing booties and boobs blurred out? I'm like, what the hell, Joe? Is that Joe? Or is Joe the... Yeah, that's Joe, because Nick is the younger one who's married to Priyanka. So yeah, Priyanka, I don't... You know what I'm talking about. So, I'm just like, these videos are pretty risque. Like I said, I do like Jonas Brothers. Not enough to buy anything. I don't know where that noise is coming from. It's quiet. The dogs haven't even been barking, which means they'll be doing it soon. Okay, there was a lot. I inhaled it just then because of the fan. And so the eyebrows are simple. I usually use the pen, the Mighty Brow Benefits Cosmetic pen, and the pencil. Because of the look I wanted to do, I just used the pen. And the pen does work nice. I just usually like I'm in a hurry kind of thing, I'll do that, but it's also very good for a summer look. It doesn't look too forced, I guess you could say, or too perfect. And so yeah, I need to do this one. I need to extend that one. That's, well, technically no, it's all the way. It just doesn't look short. It does look short. What is it? And it should be getting dry soon, but it's not. So I'm like, okay. And I was gonna try the L'Oreal one, but I haven't. So okay, it's not. That's why I didn't want to do it too much, because I'm like, okay, I don't want it too thick at the end. But yeah, this is Danessa Myricks Color Fix in chocolate, which I forgot I had because it's in the bottom of my eyeshadow drawer, which is this one. It was underneath other eyeshadow palettes, so I forgot it was there. So I'm like, okay, I need to use this. I'm like, I don't know how long it's been there. It hasn't been that long. It's at least been within a year. But I was like, I need to use this before it is not usable. It was fine. I don't know when it expires anyway. I don't know if I even wrote down when it expires. I might have to look up when I bought it, because I think that was that the second one? I don't know. So I was like, okay, just going through eyeshadow, trying to think of the looks for the rest of August to use things I haven't used in a while. And then I was just looking, and I was like, the Natasha, the Glam palette, the face palette. I lifted that up. I lifted the Blooming palette up. And then I saw the chocolates. I'm like, yeah, I haven't been using the chocolates. I need to use the chocolates for this look. So I used ChatGPT, and I'm like, okay, can this eyeshadow or the color fix, does it match? Can it pair well with my lipstick? And ChatGPT said, yes, that's perfect. But my head is better now, so I'm fine. So, yeah. So yeah, it gave me a mood board and everything, so I was like, okay. Kind of get into this AI stuff. I'm not too old and set in my ways. So we're gonna go in with Mercier again. I have all this. Honestly, I have not gone anywhere. I'm sorry to y'all, but I have not gone anywhere, which is why. Because my calendar just changed. I don't remember the last thing I went to go to. So that's why my head looks. Or if I was going to go, it was too hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm just wiping off what's on my finger. So that's why I haven't done looks like. There was just one happy hour. It would have been in a nice place to go. I would have kind of wore one of my dresses I haven't worn before. Because I did baking. Did I do a video since then? There's the dogs. So I have a new neighbor in a second. So I went to bake some babka in Mesa, like on a Sunday, and it ended around 3:30. And then I stopped in Tempe, and the happy hour started at 6. I would have had to change and do my makeup and still get downtown by 6, which is possible, but I was like, I'm not trying to do that to my body, and it was hot. So I did not go. It would have been a beautiful happy hour to go to. But I was just like, let me, peace of mind, not stress myself out. So I didn't go. And then, I think it was another happy hour. They didn't have, after that happy hour, they didn't have another happy hour until this one. So it's been more than a week. So I was like, okay, again, there's nowhere to really go. Because it's hot. Not necessarily a lot of things to do. Oh, there's some screenings, but I didn't want to go to screenings because there's just going to be a lot of people and from a competition or whatever, like a challenge, a film challenge. And I'm like, I went to one before, but I was like, I didn't feel like going to this one. And it was too nice. And I was like, I don't feel like going. And so this is, I don't want to wear a wig, it's hot. And you see, yes, the blonde is growing out. I will probably literally shave my head when I come home. This one's a later happy hour. Usually they don't go as late as this one, but it's literally 10 minutes from the house. So I'm like, okay. We usually end up talking past the end of the thing anyway. So, and they're like, everybody come. This is the last one for the season. I have these weird gashes. They're not there from cutting, but like whatever, like my ears, my glasses go through my hair, press it down, kind of thing. And then if I scratch, it kind of moves the line that tells you how much hair there is. Well, yeah, some kind of things. Of course, there's something next week. It's not on my calendar, but it's on my phone. So that'll be something. And then somebody's birthday is next week, but she doesn't live in town, so it's not like we're going anywhere. And then Storyline Slam is later this month. I might go to that. I say might because if it's this hot too, even though that's close to, yeah, I have no excuse. That's 10 minutes away, and it actually starts later than this does, so I can't use that excuse. You know what? I was gonna do something else, but as you see, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna hold off on the under eye one because I'm gonna go in with contour bronzer, the LYS, and I think I saw got an email about 30% off for their birthday. So you know, normally I draw my face. We're not doing that today. So I'm just gonna kind of go like that. Put that right there. Let's move that over there. So I was using for my eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna pat instead of putting it on my hand like I normally do. See if I'm enough to do this side too, without going back in. Yeah, I do. Light is bright, so I can't see. Okay, I'm gonna go in and nose contour. And the gold is Freedom Palette. If it creases or whatever, it's because I had put on way too much of the Color Fix, so I removed it. Did not put primer back on, even though you don't have to use primer with Color Fix. That's what I keep saying. But I have oily lids, and so instead of priming them again, I just went in with Color Fix because, like I said, they say you ain't gotta do all that. I am going to. I purposely. Oh, here it is. My 1-4. Now we can put this away. I do like that shade more than the other one that was too dark. See how much is on there just for me doing that. So I'll put that right there because I don't need the middle. And then Juvia's Place is a Terracotta. That's why we're using it. And I'm just gonna go like that, which is enough. Should be enough. Should be enough. But yes, so I have new neighbors. I didn't really tell people that the other neighbors had moved out because I didn't want y'all, if you figured out where I live, to be, yeah. And be like, oh, Shay doesn't have neighbors. I have neighbors now. They just moved in recently. They have a dog. How do I know? Because I woke up Monday morning to dogs barking. So the dog, even when it's in the house, if there's dogs going by, it barks at them. And the gate just closed. That you may or may not have heard. That was them. And then later, I took a nap that same Monday. Woke up to the dogs barking again. Mind you, there's always dogs barking out there. But because that dog barks at other dogs, I know it's new here. But I'm like, really? I'm like, is this what I'm dealing with now? And I did get the paperwork for renewing my lease. I tried to go in the office just now, but the girl I don't particularly like, and I don't. She says the wrong thing to me. It's been a long day, so I did not ask her. I'll go back in there on Thursday and ask the lady I do like and who does seem to know what she's talking about. What's going on? Because they gave me my renewal lease letter, but they didn't say what date I needed to do it by. Mind you, they gave it to me like more than 30 days. Because if you're moving out, you've got to do it within 60 days or inform them in 60 days. When I got that letter, it was 90 days. So I'm like, at least 90 days. So I was like, when do I need to fill this out by? Because you gave it to me earlier to me. See, and that's nice and subtle. You know, I'm not a subtle girl with blush, but I like how that looks. So I was just like, and I emailed back the person who sent it to me. Who doesn't work in the office, and I'm like, can you tell me? Has not responded yet. I left a phone, a voicemail as well. So I'm like, okay, and I don't leave phone calls, so for me to do that, that tells you something. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice and settled. Okay, that's the look we're going for. Nice and settled. And now, okay, see, that's more settled than I thought it was going to be, so that's why I wasn't putting on concealer yet. So, yeah, I've been waiting for that. We're going to have to spray the face because all this, you know, is going to dry. By the time I get to that, it'll be fine. Oh, did I blend? I didn't, but I'm spraying anyway. Let's blend these edges. And I'll do them again after I do the concealer. Okay. Now let's get off concealer brush. Get off concealer brush. Is that dirty? Alright, yeah, we're not using that one. I have a brush I could have used, but I'm using that to wipe away setting. But yeah, so I was cleaning on Sunday. I was like, okay, my faucet is kind of not rotting, but yeah, it's kind of rotting away. Maybe from dripping or something. And it happened in my last apartment too. And I'm like, I don't want y'all trying to keep my deposit because of that. So I was like, so I put in a work order to be like, can y'all come replace this and then check out the plaster in my shower on the wall that's peeling and cracking. And the grout is kind of doing that too. But when I moved in, it was obvious they didn't let the paint dry before I moved in. It was obvious when I put things on the door hangers or thingies, because when you go to move them, they took paint out. When I would close this door, it would stick and I could not get it open. And then forcing it open, paint came off, transferred. So I'm like, yeah, y'all didn't let that paint dry. That was before, you know, any kind of humidity or anything could happen. Before I could take a shower or anything like that. So you can't be like trying to blame me for that. So I'm like, okay, can y'all fix that? And the issues I have with the regular floor, I'm like, as long as nothing happens, I'm like, yeah. And then like my old apartment is open. well, maybe actually tomorrow, Friday, I think the people are moving out, or it becomes available. And I was like, can I move in there? And they were like, you're not allowed to move from the same type of apartment to the same type of apartment. I'm just like, I want my old apartment. And because what's her name was so new, she didn't know that was my old apartment. So I'm like, y'all weren't here when I lived there. Or knew how long I lived there. And I'm like, one, I just want to see what the floors look like, you know, what the cabinets, whatever, all that y'all supposedly had to update, and why I couldn't stay there. And she looked at some other apartments. They were on the first or the third floor, which we know I'm not living on the first or the third floor. Or they cost too much. I'm like, no. I want something close to 5:15. Okay. So I live close, but I want to get there early enough because when it's hot, I have not had lunch, which is probably why I was woozy. But yeah, they were kind of advertising like, everybody come out for this last happy hour. So a lot of people, I'll still probably be there early, but I want to get my seat. And this is the food truck, food truck that's going to be there. I might as well just get food from there. Usually after this particular bar, I just go to McDonald's. But I might as well just get food from him, even though it's cost probably 2.5 more than what I would pay at McDonald's. We'll see. Excuse me, I haven't decided. Let's blend these edges. Yeah, and it's supposed to be, usually the first Wednesday is like trivia night as well. I'm just like, they let y'all choose a trivia night? I'm like, no, I don't think we're playing trivia, so I'm just like, okay. Yeah, I did buy more hair bleach. Was it by? I don't remember. It's by. It's not Dark and Lovely. I was trying to get Dark and Lovely, but I didn't want to pay $7, $8 for Dark and Lovely. And then my fries had, it's not Dark and Lovely. I don't remember the name. I'll put the name for like $4 or $5. Because I ran out of Bright. I've used Bright for this, and it's too expensive. If I, use whatever source I could find, it still has it, because Target doesn't have it anymore. God, it's supposed to be shopping there or not. They just have the pastel colors. Okay. I'm looking at that. Oh, let's see what's on here. Is that one? Okay. Everything else I believe is blended. Okay. Let's set some things. I'm gonna move that over there. So what I don't miss about having neighbors down there is that gate. Because the way it's set up, it's not their fault, it's the way the gate is set up. So every time I know they're coming and going because it makes noise. Mind you, I can hear other people's it's right there. That's nothing to complain about, obviously, because that's not their fault. Now, if they were slamming doors, that's a whole other. I'm gonna kind of bake. Give me a second. Just because I know I'm gonna be in this heat. Yeah, that's why. Okay, that one is now dry. There's little trash cans from the store, so this one is drying because I haven't been using it. Okay, let's set bronzer. It's gonna be a little more. It's less fluffy, so it's a little more concentrated. So like right there. And then Sahan, we are going in Neo, which I asked ChatGPT to as well. Does that go with? And it was like, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna put the so on there. So I'm just, and we see it has kickback on it, so I'm gonna just tap a little bit, and then because we know Juvia is definitely pigmented, so I'm just gonna go a little. And I've just been setting my blush. I haven't been meeting my bronzer and my blush like I used to. So I was looking at old like videos or photos, or whatever. I was like, oh, I don't do my makeup like that anymore. And I'm like, okay. I was like, especially when it happened in the first year of my makeup journey, I'm like, I don't know what I used because I didn't put it in my phone what I was using. So I was like, so I may never know. So I do that sunburn. Because it is summer, the sun will still be out from 6 to like 7:30. Even though it's inside, and the lighting isn't that great. Oh, it's a bar. It has bar lighting. I don't want to make it sound like they did anything. They didn't. And then I could have did that with a blush, but obviously I did not. Let's do under eye. I'm trying to think which one is the one that I used for a while. I don't know what's on here. Okay, yeah, this is the one that I used in the top for color fix. I used one side for bronzer of Tradition Serum. So one day we're going to figure out under eye with you see, you keep hearing it. I'm gonna wait. Because this is wrapped. So give me a sec. Let's spray the face and then we'll do that. Oh, I didn't set the rest of my face. I didn't have my brush out. That's what I was like. So that's why I didn't think about it. So nope. Like this is a day you have to set everything. Because it's 114. I wasn't gonna wash my brushes or whatever, but I haven't used my brushes in, it's been a minute, but I haven't used them. I used them once and that was it. So I'm like, I'm gonna wash that one specifically. Yeah. Okay. Reason why was it started to feel wet after a while because it goes down and just feels like not spray, but it doesn't feel like it's not wet at all. So I was like, this is I should have opened this. Ipsy brown liner that ChatGPT recommended, a brown liner. And I'm like, I have a bunch of them. I don't eyeliner. I don't use them. So that's why I was like, let's use this one. Just let's see if it's dark enough before we get to lips. Yeah, I probably won't wear another wig until September. I might just, my $20 wig, I might just prep that one and install that one, but not go anywhere. Because it's 114. Okay, now that it cleared, I just feel like nothing is on. So yeah, I just had to. I don't know who this is by. I can't see. What's Up, Putty. That's right. So looks like this brown liner. So let's see. Okay, that's dark enough. Let's put this over here. It's not dark enough, but I like this, but it won't, I can see it right now. I can kind of see it, but I don't think it's, like, can y'all see it? So I shouldn't have used this mirror because it just made me dizzy. So it's subtle, but it's there. Let me flip this thing because I can't. Okay, yeah, I see it. Okay, it's fine. We're not gonna, I was gonna use another liner on top of it. Nope, we're gonna leave that as is. I don't need this brush because I did what I did. Okay, let's do mascara, and then we'll go to the lips. I need another one. Ulta has like this 24 pack of minis, maybe a few full size for $24. Has like maybe 7 or 8 mascaras, but I'm like, they're not waterproof. Some of the brands I like, but they're not waterproof. Hopefully this will be fine for today. And then I'll get a new one by the time I go out again, whenever that is. because like the Cowboys are playing the LA Rams on Saturday. So if I go to a bar, the police, I think it's supposed to be like 108 versus 114. So yeah. Apparently they moved on to Chappelle. I just realized this may be crooked this whole time. Yeah. Okay, so let's do lips, and then I gotta go. Cause yeah, I got less than 30 minutes. Again, I live close. But still, when I gotta let the AC run and what have you, cause. But yeah, so my downstairs, real quick, my downstairs neighbors moved in. They have a dog. I know they have a dog. She comes back like during the day. Sometimes she takes her for a walk. I don't think she works from home. I don't hear anything. I swear I hear her leave in the morning and whatever. I think, yeah. Doesn't bark all day, but it does bark a few times. It's not as annoying as somebody outside speaking loudly on the speakerphone. So I'm like, okay, it's doable. It's doable. So I'm like, okay. And the dog just needs to get used to shit. That's it. Okay, let's go on with these lips. Oh, the lips is NYX, and this is an Urban Cafe. I bought this and I have not been using it, but it goes with this lipstick they're saying. So that's why I found it. I'm using it versus they kept recommending Espresso by MAC. That's a $24 lip liner. NYX, usually $6 to $8. That's, and I already have it. There we go. My lips are dry. But yeah. The lipstick is not dry at all, so that'll be good. It's very, basically, it's Makeup by Mario. They had the National Lipstick Day sale, because they had it on his site at first, but then Sephora got it as well. For pretty much, it equaled out versus shipping, handling, and everything. I was like, let me just go ahead and get the sale at, for the very last day of National Lipstick Day at Sephora. So here it is. And I have Rockefeller. It's in the suede, not the suede, in the surreal satin lipstick. Did I rip that? So, because I've been wanting another one that was not a red. They had Forest Hill, which is kind of a burgundy. I can get that version in different brands, and cheaper. And then they had Downtown Girl, I think. To me, that was too dark for me. So, and so this is what it looks like. Bye, Mario. And it has that. So, looks like that. We're gonna swatch it for you. Looks like that. And then let's, now liner staying on, so that liner stays. Isn't that pretty? And it kind of, yeah, kind of goes with the eyes. So yeah, this is Makeup by Mario. Did I say that? I didn't say it's Central Park. So this is Central Park for Makeup by Mario's Surreal Satin Lipstick. Yeah, I like it. Goes with the eyes. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. Let's finish up. All we need to finish is earrings. I haven't worn these in a while, so this is the time to wear them. Pink Pony Club is on by Chappelle Rowan. So yeah, I'm off to the last summer happy hour with the organization I go with, and this is my ChatGPT inspired look based off the lipstick. This is how it said I should do my makeup. So off I go.